Okay. There we go. Okay. Elementium. So who's ready for a train wreck tonight? Give me 1 second. I should just be about ready to go. Or at least as ready as I'm ever going to be. Alright, well, no time like the present. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Okay, so let me pause that and turn that off. Alright, so, hello and welcome to this, what I assume is going to be an interesting episode of Rhapsody. It is October now.
Hey, how do I sound?
A lot louder. Let me set that down real quick. There you go. Should be good now. So it's October now. No, you're good. I just had to set it on my end because I had to adjust you for the way you were. Now you're fine, so I got to set you back to normal, I guess.
Yay!
Okay, so yes, it is October, which means we gotta look at spooky games.
Yay!
And if we're looking at spooky games, you could kind of see that. Well, we haven't ranked like the original Resident Evil, which most people kind of consider to be probably one of the first modern survival horror games. But really, if you're taking a look at the survival horror genre, and at least, because yeah, you can look at games like War of the Dead and Laplace's Demon and like Haunted House and Sweet Home as like progenitors of the survival horror genre, but it's not the genre. It's not like when people think of like Silent Hill and Resident Evil. It's not that kind of game. The game we're taking a look at today is, however, kind of the first true survival horror game in the kind of way that we think about it. But before we start, I want to do some quick housekeeping real quick. First off, with new month, I usually reset the Retro Ink Relief to be a new. It's basically every month I was doing a new charity. However, I've decided to change how I did that. Rather than having a new charity every month, I'm going to have a new charity every quarter. So the Retro Ink Relief now is set for quarter 4 of 2019. We will be supporting the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, as you can see at the top of the screen there. Which actually, no, you can't. Well, you two can't because I haven't turned the side stream on yet. It should be on now. So yes, that is. I'm going to just change that. And yeah, this has changed because it's kind of a hassle for me to have to switch everything over a month. And really, Tiltify is a great service. However, the list of charities that they have is not exactly large. So we'd just kind of be going through the same 4 charities anyway. So yeah, that's why I'm doing that. And yeah, I think that's kind of the housekeeping. Oh, I haven't turned on Firefox yet. Other than that, I think that's kind of the major housekeeping we need to do. Other than I did in fact announce one thing that will be changing starting November. Is that the Friday slots, that like what you're seeing now, is going to change because I'm going to be, starting in November, I'm going to be launching a new project called Media Delta, which is actually a podcast. Will be distributed like a podcast. It will be kind of the same thing that we're doing now. The only difference being that we won't be covering games. We'll be covering movies and TV shows based off games. I will go into more detail once I kind of finalize it, but yeah, I did announce that is one thing that's going to be changing. So, with that out of the way, I think that should be good. So, the game we're taking a look at today, Alone in the Dark. Developed in 1992 by Infogrames, which I keep on saying it's Infogrames, it's Infogrames. I believe
they did that on purpose.
They?
I don't know, but I kind of feel like that would be a thing.
Well,
just like, hey, we could be Info Games, but what if we called ourselves Infogrames?
I mean, they're French, so it could be anything.
So it's tricky.
So yes, French developer that basically don't think really any of the people behind it had a huge pedigree before this. Basically, it sounds like they were mostly a porting company before this game came out. But they developed, apparently, they ported a game called Alpha Waves, I believe, to, I forgot exactly what platform. But yeah, it was like one of the first 3D games. And remember, this game came out in 92. Stand
by ready. Good luck.
Thank you for the raid. So yeah, it was kind of a game that pioneered kind of it was one of the first games that I've seen, at least, that had not only 3D polygons, but in a way that actually looks smooth. Like, there was arcade games like iRobot, and you can almost count Stun Runner, games like that had polygons before it. Alone in the Dark, actually, you could almost kind of tell what they were supposed to be. And, like, they were actually, like, people and monsters. But yeah, it was definitely a PC release. It did get ported to some consoles, namely the 3DO. It was like the main big console. The FM Towns got ported in Japan, but then a whole bunch of other computers got it. So yeah, this was kind of a game that really was mostly a PC game. And yeah, for being a very early polygonal game, you can definitely tell. But it was hugely revolutionary. It kind of did a lot of the things that it did, like Resident Evil mostly did. Your static camera angles, your other things like that. Alone in the Dark kind of did it well before Resident Evil ever did.
Yeah, it's notable for its part in helping create the survival horror genre.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or at least it was the advent of the survival horror genre in terms of like an adventure style game versus the fast paced stuff like the Halloween Atari game.
Yep.
Yeah, as it help, like yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Just a little bit of a warning before I start. I have never actually played this game. Until
you're
I
in for a
tried.
treat.
Jesus.
It's even better if you're new to it. Can't wait.
So this is either going to go down in flames real quickly, or we're going to be in for a treat. I do have a backup. I do have a backup planned, which will take us to the rest of the night. But just a warning: do not expect me to play well. Not like I normally do, but yeah. So yes, let's go ahead and start this thing.
Also, this game is very slow and very clunky.
Yeah, this game is jank per.
Okay,
And let us know if you want kibitzing.
I am probably going to need tips. Pretty.
Yep. I got the guide open. I'm ready.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, this game's a real fucker in a number of ways.
Okay. So
Yeah,
It really is.
I just can't wait to see your reaction to the controls because it's gonna be.
Okay. So I've tried it before. I didn't go in completely blind. So I do know some things about it. Jack in the Dark, I believe, was actually a Christmas spin-off of Alone in the Dark.
Sure.
But yes, let's start this. Also, I do not know how loud it's going to be, so...
I too wish my logo was gay armadillo.
Okay, let me put on the volume mixer just so... Yeah, it looks like it's going to be kind of loud. Try that.
Also, please do not give Infogrames the benefit of any sort of LGBT association.
Okay, but it was still a gay armadillo.
Okay, so... Whoop. Thank you for the bits.
It's a promo demo.
Ah, okay. I knew it had...
Oh, right.
It was really short. I remember
Right,
that.
because the second one involved a pirate named One-Eyed Jack, I believe.
Which one was the
Right.
Western one?
I
3.
believe that was
Third
3.
one.
Yeah, Alone in the
Yeah.
Dark 3 was the Western.
Okay, so let's go ahead and begin a new game.
This does another neat thing too, which you can choose your protagonist.
Yeah. So we have, I forgot what her name is, but I'm going to pick him because he's kind of the main person that people think of when they think of Alone in the Dark.
Edward Carmody.
She's
her
unfortunate.
On my door,
Her name is Emily.
a dull brass
Yeah.
plate says Private Detective. The few friends I have call me Carnby. The others call me the Reptile. I don't care to think what my banker calls me. These days, I leave my letters unopened. Bills and threats to send in the receivers just ruin my day. When an antique dealer called Gloria Allen contacted me, I slipped into my best shirt, holstered my .38, and got to her shop as fast as I could. I was expecting something sordid. Blackmail.
I was ready to
probably.
kill her.
Boy, was I wrong. What I was asked to do was visit a property called Dersetto and find a piano in the loft. It was an old piano with secret drawers. The kind people who buy stuff in antique stores go crazy over. The Dersetto house is supposed to be piled high with classy junk. Furniture, books, paintings. It looked like whoever owned Dersetto was about to get cleaned out. I was going to bring up the subject of money when Gloria Allen handed me $150 and a key. I kept myself from grinning at the thought of my banker's surprise. He doesn't like his victims getting away. I looked over a copy of the police report. The former owner of Dersetto, a guy called J. Hartwood, had hanged himself in the loft. The coroner concluded it was a clear-cut case of suicide. I promised Gloria Allen I'd give the place a look over. My report will be ready in a couple of days. I've been reading up on the history of the old house. It's the kind of place ghosts run away from in terror. Grisly murders, curses, lunacy. Luckily, devil worship makes me smile, so this is my idea of a paid vacation.
All right.
And that is all the character building you will get for this character.
Also, the other character's name is Emily Hartwood.
Emily Hartwood.
Yeah. Isn't she going there for, like, something related to a relative of hers?
I believe so.
Yeah. They did mention that Jay Hartwood hung himself, so I'm guessing that's their connection.
Also,
Yeah.
take a look at this.
Frog!
But yeah,
Frogger,
so,
on
like,
his way.
Carnby would eventually just kind of become the face of the franchise. Emily just fucking fell off the face of the planet.
Yeah, she doesn't appear in 2 onwards, which is weird.
She's in the 3rd game, but only as an NPC.
Yeah, I don't know, it's a shame. That said, Carnby would later go on to be a leather elemental, and we would all appreciate him for that.
Okay, but at the same time, she avoided having to be in Alone in the Dark 2008 or Illumination, so...
Yeah, as I said, where Carnby becomes a leather elemental.
You know that technically, due to the lineage rule that I have, that game is eligible.
I know.
Yeah.
And I
I can't wait
I am
to
so
be the
excited.
Lightbringer. To be the fucking universe.
Just to see you play 2008 is enough for me.
God, how many games do you have that are because of that grandfathering in?
Just think of The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
Finally, you can do Skyward Sword and I can bitch the entire time.
There aren't that many Alone in the Dark games. It's 1, 2, 3, and then there's the remake, there's the new Nightmare, and then there's the Illumination. That's about it.
By the way, just want to point out, I'm not controlling this at all.
Nope.
But this is exactly how fast the game moves.
I mean, this is a very interesting, art style.
Yeah, for 92, this does not look bad.
A lot of detail.
I mean, also, not looking bad depends upon what you're playing it on, and I'll just leave it at that.
That is extremely fair.
Yeah, there's also a Game Boy Color port of New Nightmare, which is fascinating.
Okay, that's how it works. Okay.
Okay, yeah, it is 1, 2. Yeah.
Okay.
There's also Jack in the Dark, which that is an unfortunate name.
I mean, how else you can?
Okay, first things first. I'm gonna do this just so, because I know. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, so let's. Oh, come on. Come on, never work with me. Oh, there we go.
Also, yes, this is very much of the adventure game style of you gotta verb your noun.
Conjunction, junction. What's your function?
Okay, so that should give us some time.
Yes, this is important, what he just did.
Yes.
Just forget, how do you save?
You just go over here.
Very careful.
You're gonna want to save religiously.
Are we gonna get some Sierra game bullshit?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of.
Oh yeah.
This game is a massive fucker when it comes to just cheap bullshit.
This game is of a certain mentality.
And that mentality is, fuck you. Specifically you, the player.
By the way, this does have, like, if you're familiar with Resident Evil and how they used to control. Up. Oh, okay. So, yeah, the reason why I pushed that bureau there is because if I hadn't, there would have been a thing that just busted through the window right there. Let's take that.
This will be important.
An old Indian cover, huh?
Oh, also, you can double tap and run.
Weird having a game like this with double tap to run.
Yeah.
Up, take this up.
This is just like Raccoon City all over again.
Alright. Well, here we go. Okay, so let me, Okay, so here's how I do it. I have to hold space and hit up.
Oh.
Oop. There we go.
There you go. That's a shot.
There we go.
That was my favorite lung!
Also, this game is notable for another reason that we'll get to whenever it's relevant, which I think it kind of plays its hand pretty early.
Well, for a few things.
True. I do actually like the background work though.
Okay, so let's take the book. Okay, let's figure out... Oh, I know where the staircase is.
Okay, so there is a way that you could have blocked both of them, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, could you push the chest?
Yeah, you could push the
let's
chest
actually-
onto the trapdoor.
Okay, let's try that then. Oh, yeah, I suppose.
And all of this takes place within a minute, so if you can clear this room in a minute, you don't even have to do these actions.
Yep, if you know what you're doing, it goes a fuckload faster.
Yep.
Oh, come on. Okay, there you are. By the way, if it wasn't clear which version I'm playing, I am playing the DOS version.
Okay. Well, you found the piano. Time to leave.
Let's...
I don't know what they expected you to do with the piano itself. Like, you're not taking the shit out of here.
Yeah, for a PI, you sure are fucking stupid.
Well, yeah.
Granted, there's a reason he was neck deep in debt, but still.
Well, PI stands for permanent idiot, so. Or profoundly idiotic.
Alright, so is there anything up here that I am missing, or I did miss?
Let's take a look here. You get
Don't forget the lamp.
You need the cover, the lamp. There's a rifle with 4 bullets. There's a letter up here if you want some lore.
Lore. Oh god, this game is full of fucking lore. Oh Jesus.
Okay, so Deathmaster wants you to get all of the lore.
No. You shush.
You know you want to get the lore for her. She loves it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me...
Specifically
I just
came
gotta-
here for the hot Alone in the Dark lore.
I just had to do some adjusting.
So do you think the sound design is actually surprisingly alright for
Oh, yeah.
what this game is?
Yeah, like what Tyrion say. Like in any game, I like a game where like the sounds match the type of floor that you're walking on, or I can't think of the right word, but you know what I mean. So like walking on gravel, you hear like a gravelly sound. If you walk on carpet, it's a soft, cushion noise. And then if you're walking on, wooded planks, you get that slight creak and all that. And I like when a game does them all in the same area. So like you walk across a wooden floor onto a carpet onto a wooden floor, and it switches between them.
So yeah. Go ahead and read that book if you want to find out why. Lore is...
Fragment of the Myth of the Golden Fleece. Translation,
Yes.
Edouard de Villeban, Hesperides Publications.
Also, this game is got a lot of voice work.
Then Perseus came across Ichios, who had been turned into stone. He spoke to his companions and said, "Beware of the Medusa. He who looks into their eyes is doomed to the same fate as that which befell poor Ichios, and will never more set eyes on Seriphos." "Must we go blindfolded?" asked Emelopes. "Take up your bronze shields and polish them until they flash in the sun," answered Perseus. "Fill your hearts with courage. May Artemis guide us as though we were an arrow from her quiver."
So yeah, this game has a lot of puzzles, and it's very
King of
blatant with its
Crusher
hints.
PS1.
I don't know what that is, but I'm going to accept it.
But
there's more.
Emelopes was not satisfied. "Why do that, Perseus? Is 3 inches of sharp..."
Okay, I think we had...
Puzzle hints!
Woo.
Please, this is a no woo zone. You will be fine.
Also, it reminds me of taking a look at this. That did also remind me of some what the main director of this game worked on after I am leaving this room immediately.
Yeah.
So the games that the person who directed this worked on after this were a series of games called the Little Big Adventure games, and a game called Time Commando.
You can really, yeah, so like I forgot how much the way he moved looked like the way the character moves in Little Big Adventure, but somehow that moves even worse.
Oh, jeez!
Yeah! I was waiting for that!
Yeah.
This game's a fucker!
Oh, man.
I forgot about that.
Remember to save often.
I walked into a random thing and I died.
No, you tried walking over a section of the floor that basically broke out underneath you.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. You can see it's cracked too if you look at it.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to go in the thing. Oh, opening it's fine. Take the bow. Okay.
Perspective can be a little wonky too.
Trying to see if that was like a vent I could take or something.
Feeling a little,
I see it. Okay.
Yeah. Were you feeling a little stressed there, Lolo? Did you need to vent?
Well, if there was something in it, then yeah. Okay. Oop. I see you.
Hey guys.
There we go.
Just wondering what you were doing.
So the
Fire the gun, Lolo.
So the thing about the combat is that in order for me to shoot, I have to hold spacebar and then hit up on the arrow key.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, actually, I can go over here.
Excellent combat. I think this is the window that the thing was looking through when you arrived.
Looks like there was a door or something there.
I think you could cross over it just once or twice, and then it breaks.
Is there a...
Safe.
You have to go through one of the rooms on the left or right there.
No, you should be fine.
Yeah, it's just...
No.
Okay, so it's... Okay, let's try that. Yeah, because it looks like the one room had a thing that I could go through. It's just I couldn't, like, figure out how to walk through it. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Alright. Like... Okay, so there's... Oh, well, shit!
You fucked it. Well, at least you can still stab.
So yeah, you should be able to go through there.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Carnby was never known for his navigation skills.
So it's...
I don't think they respawn.
Man, I was just like remembering how this surprisingly long this game is. Also, actually, you know what this reminds me a bit of?
Oh, yeah, I remember this. Yeah,
Yep.
this enemy kind of sucks.
It's a real fucker. I'm glad I got back in time for that.
I was hoping that would happen.
Okay, let's try this again.
I want to save the saber.
Yeah. Well, I know that there's a guy in front of the thing, so... And I only have 2 shots of the rifle left.
Yep.
I have to use the saber.
Well, you could always just run around them.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Do the old laps around the room.
Woo is not an atmospheric noise so much as it is a warning. Yeah, you can actually headbutt them to death.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a while, but it's entertaining.
Also shut doors on them, too.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's too
Water
slow.
could be interrupted. It seems with you being chased, then the monster doesn't spawn. Wait. I want to see if he falls in.
How do I close the door? Oh.
Oh, no, he does not fall through.
Well, you may have to be looking at him to see it happen. Those legs use Carnby.
Yeah, once it starts hitting you, you're just kind of... If you don't make distance, you're just gonna get stun locked.
Okay. A little better. Well, I tried doing that, but that didn't seem to do anything.
Or try using it again when you're near that. I wonder if it's locate like. I don't know if you have to be facing the door or if you have to be like right there where you normally open and close.
I'm wondering why the chat box censored PG noises thing. Huh, whatever.
I think it's the is that a bracket? That would be a bracket, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, I think it's a bracket.
Yeah, it might have read that and parsed it wrong.
Yep, it's
yeah,
a bracket.
It's the bracket.
Wow.
Ah, yes, the saber that sounds like a whip.
That seemed to work nonetheless.
Saber does, I think, more damage than your standard kick and kick punch or headbutt.
I had to step out for a bit. Did you guys go over the Cthulhu stuff yet?
Nope.
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 Lolo's just figuring out the intricacies of the saber.
Yeah, this originally was going to be a Cthulhu licensed game. But the Chaosium is the company that claimed to own the license. They decided they didn't like this game.
I mean, joke's on them, really.
Pretty much. They made their own point-and-click type DOS game called Shadow of the Comet instead.
God, that game fucking sucks.
No, that's such a great game. Like, it's so bad that it's good.
Right. But you may, if you look at the box art, you'll notice that Chaosium did not contest the claim of inspired by Lovecraft. Oh, purple guy.
Yeah, I see that.
We found the real medicine. Booze.
You can save it and let them attack you. It's hilarious.
The true monster was the alcohol and all.
The true monster was actually the monsters all along.
They were not friends we made along the way either.
No, they were literal monsters. It was pretty fucked.
I've decided these monsters sound like birds.
I'm glad that Lolo has not figured out the puzzle.
And don't tell him. I want to know. I want him to figure it out.
I mean, I hinted at it earlier, but yeah.
Unless he gets pissed off, it's like, yeah, no, I want to know what this is. In which case, yeah, we should tell him.
No, I'm really liking throwing the broken saber.
This is hilarious.
I was to say, I take it it's not just use gun, is it?
Nope.
We don't have an
No, this is a specific puzzle.
Yeah, this is... You were already warning us this is not a good game.
Let's see.
I mean, it gave you the hint earlier.
Golden Fleece.
No, it's super good.
No, this is good. Yeah, this is good.
This is kind of where it starts being stupid.
Okay, so... Wait, didn't it need something like a mirror?
Read the book again.
Okay, yeah, let me try that.
Then Perseus came across Ikios, who had been turned into stone. He spoke to his companions. May Artemis guide us as though we were an arrow from her. But Emelopes was not satisfied.
I think I figured it out. If this is what I think it is...
I'm gonna just tell you right now, no, not that.
You are both missing the point and also way overthinking this, and it's kind of magical.
Okay, so... I take it that's... Is the bow involved?
No.
No.
Okay.
I'll give you... You want a hint?
Yeah.
You did this once before, and you got ambushed while doing it. That's what you need to go do.
That's
pushing
vague.
something?
Okay, you did get pushed into a hole.
Yeah.
My hint to you is that it's on the first page of the Golden Fleece.
Okay, let me try that. Okay.
Then
well, no, he's missing...
Perseus came across Ikios, who had been turned into stone. He
Maybe
spoke
go
to
and
his
take up your
companions
bronze shield and
said,
polish them until they flash in the
Beware
sun.
of the Medusa. May our...
Is that the part of the hint?
It was actually technically on the second page. They mentioned it was the mirrors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Polish her until it...
May Artemis guide us.
Oh, yeah.
Then Perseus came across Ikios,
Pick up your bronze shield and polish them until they flash in the sun.
Stone.
Then look
He
at the second
spoke to
page
his
and you'll understand.
companions and may Artemis guide us as
The
though we
second
were an
page.
arrow from... But Emelopes was not satisfied. Why do that, Perseus? Is 3 inches of sharpened metal not enough to destroy these accursed creatures? Then Perseus drew his sword, which shone and glittered in the sun.
You need a mirror.
Oh, I need a mirror.
See?
Okay.
Yeah, you need to find the mirrors, which
Okay,
is where...
so here's the thing. If you had said, oh, hey, I am missing an item, that would have...
Oh no!
This game's a bastard.
Okay, let's try this.
It
again.
is
You didn't
absolutely
need to go back
fun.
that far.
Yeah.
I missed it. Does
Yeah, just go back to
Oh,
the.
Do you want to know where the item is, or are you good?
Yes, please.
Okay, it's in that dresser drawer with the teddy bear.
Okay.
And then the chicken monster will come in and attack you. You can't avoid it.
God, I forgot that this game just like fucked you so hard right away.
Oh, yeah. You have to use the key.
Oh, the key doesn't work.
The other key.
Where's the other key?
I don't know. game's a dick.
Okay. There's a vase. There's a vase in
Yeah, I think it was right here.
Yeah, grab that. Grab the vase and toss that son of a bitch.
Okay, that's kind of what
Hurl it like a bad dinner. There you go. That's the key. Move quickly. Move quickly.
Get Yanni gun.
Should I just use the rifle?
You could give it a shot. I don't know if it's gonna fire fast enough. This enemy sucks royally.
Mm-hmm. See you later, dude. This is really rude. I just wanted to say hi. You don't need to threaten me with a knife or something.
Good party, bro. See you later.
Peace
No,
out.
go to
Not good. Open the drawers.
Yep. Working on it.
He just fucked off. That's so great.
He was afraid. You just fucking brandished a knife.
Also
Even zombies
murdered
are
a
like,
dog in
bro.
front of him.
Yeah, you fucking shot his dog.
We have fun on Retro Rank Rhapsody.
Sometimes.
Right there, Joshy.
There he is. He's standing right in the corner there.
Yeah, he's just
Hey,
getting
buddy.
out of here.
He's
Just living his
fucking-
life.
He's Sir Robbining out of here.
Oh, wait. He's turning around.
Yes,
He's
stay
wheeling
here.
around.
Go back. I want to see if he falls in.
I have a feeling he's not.
It'd be great if he does.
Yeah. By
God,
the way, I
everything
think
here
you
is
could just
creaky as shit.
you can just check all the boots you find right away, because I don't think there's like an upper limit on like max health.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, just knock that shit back.
Get fucking trash.
Fight Cthulhu. Drink beer.
Fight Cthulhu. Get absolutely blasted.
If you're gonna go out of your mind, you might as well do it drunk.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Okay, so I have mirrors
Just
that I can
drop it on the ground like a bad habit.
Yeah,
No, don't actually.
do it.
No, you idiot. Don't.
Okay, that's puzzle solved. You can move on now.
Time to look at your taint.
You have a thing of her taint, I've noticed. I can't believe this. Year of 2019, we learned that Corbin's favorite body part is the taint. Also, they can break your mirrors, so be careful.
It's not really attacking anything at the moment.
Because that is a thing that they did in this game, was allow those monsters to possibly break the items that you need to beat them.
Delightful.
I saw my twin, and he looked like a baby. I'm so ashamed. Okay, let's leave this fucking cursed place.
Alright.
Time to go downstairs, where nothing else bad could happen.
Oh no! Why did you think it wouldn't do that?
Because I can do that, I'm like, hey, maybe I'll get a sword out of it.
Oh, this makes me happy.
You forget how much of a raging dick this game is.
Yeah, but I can save scum so I can test these things out.
You have no idea how happy you're making me today, Lolo.
This game is wonderful.
It just sounds like you're voicing a rat from one of those animated cartoon shows. It's like all dogs go to heaven part 3 with Corbin Typist as the rat.
No, I'm a fucking rat, alright?
Nope.
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
Horror tub! That's why you fucking knock, you goddamn degenerate.
Yeah, I
Well,
just
they don't
walk
have a
in
knock
on it
button.
bathing.
This is... no need to walk around in circles.
See, the difference between this and, like, other ones, though, Noise, is at least in this,
Diary of
Lolo can
Jeremy
properly save
Hardwood.
scum.
September 27th, 1924. I have decided to keep this diary. Too many inexplicable events have taken place recently.
This place is too
Never
fucking
have
cursed.
dreams so haunted my every
fucked
waking
up.
moment. Perhaps my romantic mind was too dull, and has only now woken up to these new paths and visions. Some, seeing my recent paintings, may question my sanity. I can only ask them, what is sanity? Where does madness begin?
Real deep.
September 28th, 1924. The night is pitch black. I am again drenched in sweat. I was wandering in the dunes, among giant standing stones.
Game's haunted.
They were arranged in a circle, and the wind whistled about them. I plunged my hand into the soil and felt that repulsive thing which was trying to catch me. It seized me. I struggled to break free of its loathsome embrace and managed to tear my hand away. It was covered in sticky substance. I was gripping a knife.
Yo, dude,
October
what a berry
5th,
knife.
1924.
It was a knife all along.
The stone circle is a pentacle. Derceto's library is filled with books on the occult. I will study
All of them
those
surprisingly
books
racist.
until I find some explanation for the dreams. The visions that haunt me must be
They all
connected
came
to
from
my
Providence,
discoveries.
so not
I
really
shall
that
have to
surprised.
undertake a profound
Wow.
exploration of my dreams.
You heard me.
December 16th. Dear God, I have found the knife. It was hidden here, and what I have learned fills me with apprehension. It is a sacrificial dagger belonging to some unholy cult. The thought of that blade tearing through human flesh horrifies me, yet I must continue my research. Derceto is a storehouse of treasures. Was my father right, after all?
I want to know why he wrote
January
this on graph
23rd.
paper.
I spend all my
Look,
days
you just
plunged
use
in
what you
dusty
have.
books. The servants are convinced I am mad. At night, I awaken them with my screams.
The only moleskin that could have gone was the one that
draining
the
what
graph paper
sanity I still
designed.
have. I have tried staying awake, but in
Look,
vain.
it's called an
My
aesthetic?
visions have changed. No doubt.
He just starts writing all the letters within each block very carefully.
He clearly isn't.
No, he's not.
February
He's the
7th,
worst. This is horrible.
1925.
It's actually just a little outside every single
The Dark
block.
Man. That is what I call him. Has
I'm
revealed
sorry?
his true face to me.
So this was
maybe this is going to be
Lovecraft.
racist after all.
As usual, his terrible smile will haunt me to my dying day. His breath was ice and his burning eyes froze me. I could not move. I know, as surely as I have ever known anything, that the face I saw, the face that has turned my nights into hellish torture, is the mask of death. March 10th. My exhaustion is beyond description. The endless reading burns my eyes. It seems that pirates frequented the area. Dr. Herbert insists I keep to my bed. I have moved to another bedroom and sleep much better now. The Dark Man has not gone, however. I know it. He will wait for as long as he must. Unless I, Jeremy Hartwood, can find a way to send him back to whatever hell he comes from. March 11th. My poor knowledge of Greek and Latin is a serious handicap to my reading. I have, nevertheless, made a great step forward. I drew the symbol on the floor. He can no longer go there. I want him to understand that I can do the same thing in my bedroom.
Yeah, you can't cross this line, and I made the floor in the chalk.
I can imagine his rage and frustration. Only last
Just
night,
imagining like a sitcom-ass thing in which just draws like a pentagram in a circle, like the camera
March
fades back.
13th. The translation will seriously dent
Okay,
what
but
money
I
I
thought
have
you were
left.
going in a different direction where
I
it's like
cannot
a
paint.
guy gets visited
My
by
pictures are
a
clearly the
malevolent
work of a
spirit, but the guy
lunatic.
locks the spirit in and they
collector
have like
Thornhiddle's
ridiculous
embarrassed smile was proof of
sitcom-ass
that.
adventures after that.
Yeah, it's a
March
weird. It's a
29th.
weird season of Perfect
He
Strangers.
has come back.
The Dark Man and
Found the
me.
door to my dreams. I am too weary to attempt any defense.
Howard and the
I
Dark
have no
Man.
strength left to fight.
Why
and
didn't
he
you draw a
knows
circle around your
it.
bed?
He considers me dead already.
What if you draw a circle on
Could I
yourself?
possibly? March 30th.
That just
How
sounds
ironic.
ridiculous.
The cave my father sought for so many years is here.
Don't you think?
Beneath the house. Waits.
So I
The father
misread
discovered a
the
crack in the
word
cellar
or the
wall.
name "waits"
A
as
breeze
white.
blows in through it, icy and repugnant. I am filled with horror at the
Whites
thought
and the
of my
Dark
father
Man.
dying in this place.
Acting!
I will carry to my grave the vision of his face contorted in the agony of that fatal heart attack. His body was twisted.
Sex it up!
He had webbed. His fingernails were torn and bloody from scrabbling at the floor. Dr. Gray concluded that death had been due to a heart attack. It was Waits, who some time later was informed that my poor father had in fact bitten off his tongue and choked on his own blood.
This man is going
March
ham, and I am all for that.
31st.
Eating this up!
I explored the caverns in a dream. The
Any
Dark
else
Man
see,
came with me.
Much of Frasier?
Strangely,
I have,
I
yes.
felt almost
Okay, the episode
well.
with Jackson Headley, the
How can I describe what
actor-
I saw? No. What words?
That,
must I use
Frasier
for
meets at the
explaining such
convention?
Evil?
that's what
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
I realized
now
that my
that-
death
yes.
was of no interest to him.
I
The Dark Man
die,
wants something
Horatio!
A body. His avid servants are now free. I
Is that
am
the one where he
cause.
tries to get the fire
almost
hose
funny.
sprinkler thing to go off by putting a lighter next to it?
Accursed
Yeah, and
on
then
that
it just
shadow.
like does a little
From the
bit and only creates like a
foundations to the
puddle that
very
Headley
rooftop,
slips
I
on
can
later.
no longer struggle, let alone eradicate the evil that grips the house.
It was a great episode.
The end is very near. I can feel it. I have taken the
Tobor.
decision to. May he who finds this diary pray for my soul.
Unfortunately, I.
Where's
Oh,
this?
oh, that's it. Yeah, that's what I was trying to look up, but I couldn't find it. Oh, what?
Yeah, there's another one!
So yeah, lore in this game is a bit long-winded.
Yes. But I want to know who voiced that.
varies, but yeah,
I want to
sometimes.
know if they did anything else after this.
I could not find a voice actor credit.
It's probably someone in the studio.
Is it on the bed, or...?
This is issues with layering. Don't worry about it.
Alright. I hope we hear from Jackson Headley again. That's who I'm gonna call them from now on. I hate you. Sad to see that a good title ago, but...
I can't believe you fucking knifed a dog to death.
Typical Lolo.
That's our Lolo!
No, actually, I don't need to go in there.
Yeah,
you
play
leave that
sucks,
monster
fuck it.
alone.
So man, these are some fucking tight corridors, holy shit. Oh no, this room is dark and I am alone in here.
I feel like I am... alone.
I'm by myself in this darkness.
There is no light, and I have no companion near me.
There is no light and I must see. Have you tried reloading your lamp?
I think you need a match or something.
Oh, I suppose.
Yeah, but I like the idea of reloading your lamp.
I like the idea of lighting the lamp with,
No!
I like the idea of lighting the lamp with your gun.
Just fucking completely shatters it, but it's lit!
You just catch fire, you're like, well, I can see now.
Mostly myself. Oh god, yeah, you might want to save.
I feel like that should have been the tagline for this game. Oh god, you might want to save.
No, just the old adage, save early, save often. I remember this room exactly. It's a good room.
It's a nice room. You could have like a... Oh.
It's a racist room.
Get wrecked, nerd!
What?
Wow.
Yeah. So you already have the means to solve this puzzle.
I'm sure I do.
So god, I forgot how fucking slow this game over was.
Find this too.
So are you emulating this, or are you playing this like directly on PC?
Directly on PC. Well, DOSBox.
Oh, yeah, I know. I think I know what you gotta do here.
Let's see. What?
There you go. Fucking solved it. One and done.
If you needed a hint, I was gonna say you need to take cover.
What?
That's right. You got a fucking counter snipe too. A little too far back, buddy.
Hold on.
Why do you keep doing this?
It says if I hit space, it does it twice for some reason. Okay, so there's that. Now, how do I protect against the arrows?
I told you, counter snipe.
In the racist room.
Wait, so... But I don't shoot it, do I?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, shoot it.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so I take it I use the bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have arrows. That's the problem.
Right, so you might want to leave the room and look around.
Okay.
It's fine. Just get a shot and remove one from your body.
Right, exactly.
It worked for Zhuge Liang.
And that's how that Skyrim guard fought back. Pulled it right back out of their knee and shot that. And I'm alone in it.
Man, we should maybe deal with the tub thing.
Yeah.
You don't.
I see. Go tub thumping.
You don't figure out.
No, maybe don't deal with it.
monster.
Yeah.
Carnival, you're banned.
You can't stop me.
Look, Carnival gets knocked down,
further.
but they get up again, because you'll never keep them down. Always pissing the night away.
To be fair, a lot of people don't realize how fucking racist Lovecraft shit is when they toss it into shit.
Well, the thing is most of his, like, prolific works were a little more subtle about it. It's once you start reading his essays and letters that you really, I mean, other than, you know, the rats on the walls, but other than that, like, he seemed fairly subtle about his racism. And
I don't know. Shub Niggeroth isn't exactly subtle in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll make exception for that, and like I said, rats on the walls, because, it's very straightforward. But, you know, like Shadow over Innsmouth, it's very racist.
No!
But it's not like, you have to understand the subtext to understand why it's racist.
It's racist against fish.
Yeah. The worst kind of racist. But no, if you start reading like his essays and letters, you start to really understand how racist.
There's a reason
I mean, there's his
game
cat.
Hitler or Lovecraft exists.
Yeah.
Are we doing Alone in the Dark 2 after this? Because that has some interesting ideas.
Not tonight.
God, you're right.
Oh yeah, 2 and 3 go places that this doesn't even dare try.
Like the Wild West.
Yeah.
That time that never existed.
The Wild West was a time when actually a bunch of African American women and but minorities that they just whitewash and.
You mean like the Lone Ranger, who was actually far more ridiculous?
Yeah,
than ever portrayed.
Bass Reeves, the Lone Ranger, was a black Texas Ranger that was fucking mad, just fucking wild. Like, again, if there's a Kickstarter going around for an RPG that's going to, like, it's the same guy who did Harlem Unbound, which is basically, this is a black dude taking Lovecraft and talking about how to apply it using the backdrop of Harlem in the 1930s. But so he's doing that now to just like, yo, let's go talk about all the other people that got erased in the Old West.
Look. You missed something back in the closet there.
Nope.
Where you got attacked by the zombie.
Oh.
But yeah, it's one of my things, like, I love Westerns, but I hate so much of what gets erased.
Yeah, look in the corner.
Yes, we can burn this house.
Reload your lamp.
Reload! No, he already did, yeah.
Also, there's the door there.
But what was it? The Sunken City or the Sinking City recently that actually tried using
Sunken City
Lovecraft stuff as a basically taking apart the racist elements of.
Doesn't the game like open up with a thing that's like, hey, yeah, oh Jesus,
let's leave here.
That starts off something that's like, yeah, the things that we're basing it off of definitely did not have the values that we'd have today. Oh, okay, that goes there. Okay, we're.
Yeah, and I know there's like novelists like can't remember her name. I think it's like Kate something in like A Winter's Tide that also does that sign of like, let's go and deconstruct this and put this in a more, let's go and reevaluate some things that we can see.
Plus, the idea that we separate the author from the work is, in my opinion, nonsense, because and this is only in the case of if the author is still alive. I can read Lovecraft stuff and buy his stuff, no problem. He's fucking dead. He's not getting an ounce of my money. But if you're like, say, Orson Scott Card, I'm not separating his art from his work, from him, because if I buy his stuff, I'm supporting him and his nasty views. So
That said, Nolan, like, I can understand that completely. Like, a lot has been done with Eldritch. I'm not gonna call it fucking Lovecraft, fuck that. Eldritch in general, yeah.
Yeah, that's
That
the
is
other
largely
thing,
divorced from him and his whole mentality. It's just
because people latched onto the true cosmic horror aspects of it versus the subtext of racism and xenophobia.
Wait,
it's
the
just when
The Sunken City was a series of mods for Darkest Dungeon?
Maybe it's the
Sinking City.
The Sinking City is one that directly takes on Lovecraft's work and also his shitty views. I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty good too. It's just I never got it. Something I want to get around to though at some point.
Oh, the Sherlock Holmes guys did that. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's these guys did some surprisingly good work actually for
a very heavy
what it is.
statuette.
Time to kill somebody with it. Oh yeah, no, he was afraid of a lot of things.
Yeah.
I think one of the leading theories is also that he suffered from severe malnutrition because all he ate was
A Brightness
candy.
from Afar by Lord Boleskine, an account of his celebrated voyage to New England, 1824, Alistair Publications, Cambridge.
Following a splendid journey, the sunny harbour came into sight.
Had wonderful
The
mommy
locals
issues.
were much impressed with one's arrival in their midst. One had time to sketch several of them and notice signs of degeneracy. Some children showed one their queer hands that would inspire uneasiness.
Remember when that word meant
Upon the
weird?
promise of a few coins,
To be fair, Nolan,
a child is undertaken to reveal
he was
to one
violently
the most
racist.
prodigious
Yeah,
phenomenon of
he was so
natural
racist,
order.
other racists of his
One
time
admits
told him to
being
cool it.
Once again,
skeptical
there's a
as to
reason the game
prodigiousness of
Hitler
the
or
novel,
Lovecraft
whatever it may
exists.
Yeah,
Indeed,
and it's a hard
one
game to play,
suspects
too.
it to be
It's
little more than
incredibly
an
hard.
evening stroll
Like,
to
you wouldn't
some
think it's that
charming
hard. No,
wooden
it's fucking
hut
difficult.
situated in the forest hereabouts. One will nonetheless go, for it is always well to submit to such local enthusiasms. One admits to being somewhat flabbergasted. The Milky Way shone like the fires of the apocalypse from the inky celestial vault. Certain distant stars, normally invisible to the naked eye, were
It's
clearly
like this.
visible.
The
glittering
actor's
indeed with a strange
maybe an
intensity.
inch away from doing a
The
Scrooge
heavy
McDuck
clouds
impression.
that had settled
See, I
above
thought
the
it started
village
to sound
had
like
no
Sean
hold
Connery
over
with a
that
cold.
place.
I
It
know.
would be
Damn it!
pointless to
Damn it,
offer
Lolo!
here the names of the
Get down.
constellations
All I
were
hear is
perceived in
Scrooge
utter
McDuck now.
clarity. Apart from the interminable length of such a list, one
I
might
deeply
conceivably
appreciate these
risk
sorts of
being
things.
charged with exaggeration.
People slip into more and more of an accent, or
Cast its shadow
accent
on the
fades
ground.
away.
So I believe in the
sea in the
original
distance
release of
was
this,
dead calm.
these definitely were not voiced.
Tonight,
It was a
one
CD-ROM
will
edition that
return
added
to
all
that
these
spot
voices.
and draw
Yeah.
those
Well, obviously.
stars.
A lot of
Tomorrow
these
night,
had like
one
double
will
CD
at
quality
last
audio.
see
I know a lot of
Halley's
Sierra
comet
games
in
had
all
like
its
the
brilliance.
standard disc
The
version and then a
youngster
CD-ROM
will carry
version.
torches,
Mm-hmm.
despite one's
Because once again,
developed
CD
sense of
quality
direction.
audio. You get Red Book
Honed
audio.
by years
Mhm.
of travel, one feels
I like that this
incapable
one's
of
written
finding
on a
one's
brown
way
paper
through
bag.
the dark forest unaided. The
In exactly
drawings
the same
will, one is
handwriting
convinced,
as
set light
the other
to
guys.
souls of
Yeah,
men.
every day after lunch he would tear apart the bag
A moon.
and write a new diary entry, which he then stitch into the old diary.
So
Just bind it
sharply was
into
their
a book.
definition. Loath as one is to seem excessive in one's appraisal, one cannot but feel that the forest clearing is indeed a
If
place
nothing else, like, they're clearly
outside
having
the
fun
common
with it.
laws
Oh,
of
yeah.
time and space. Sure.
We make fun, but it's out of love.
hallucination. How strange to consider that idle
I do have a certain level of
conversation,
appreciation
some
for this hot mess
research
of a
in the
game.
British Museum and a voyage to this backward village should culminate in so astounding
Wow,
a discovery.
fuck you, New England's great.
It may be that others have
Is it, though?
noticed the extraordinary nature of that place.
This is not
How else
Pennsylvania.
could one explain
Okay,
the
hold
presence
on.
of that?
First
Well,
of all, you're
Pennsylvania
right.
was in New. Well,
No,
we're
it's not.
in England. No, we're not.
It
in
is.
England,
It
no.
is specifically Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine.
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, it's the upper right of the country. Pennsylvania is the glue that holds the country together. A keystone, if you will.
New York and New Jersey separate us.
Okay, but New Jersey's just the United States' armpit. So
No, that's Maryland.
I'm gonna stick with New Jersey. New Jersey.
Nah, that's Maryland.
It's Maryland.
It's Maryland.
Oh, this is gonna make our trip even better.
Oh, no, I know.
Like, yeah, no. I'm living here now in Maryland, and it's like, granted, I live in I work in DC, but
Wait, what the?
So let's be real, DC doesn't matter. They have no say in anything, and it's actually unfortunate.
why do you think I'm serious? Why do you think I live in Maryland and not in DC proper, where I go to school? Aside from that,
Do you ever need to go sit in your chair in the study, and all of a sudden just starts freaking out?
What?
I hate when I
So
get
embarrassed.
I hate when I get besieged by balls. I mean, I need dinner
you
first.
do.
Oh, great night.
Oh wow, you fucked it royally, didn't you, buddy?
I just saw a car spoiler with the hashtag Big Wang Gang on it. So
Nolan, yes and no. He lives in Maine.
Yeah.
So he writes what he knows.
yeah, King mostly
Yeah.
writes about.
No,
it.
he definitely is from Maine.
Yeah.
Now, my personal favorite is how much he hated that dude who hit him with the car,
Yes,
which
I was
is
about to
justified,
Which
but to the point of making him a big villain in one of his fucking series.
That was book
The Black
3
Tower.
of the
the Dark Tower. Yeah.
Which, to be fair, that's understandable. I feel like.
yeah.
And then he also bought said car and beat the shit out of it.
Yeah, he totaled the car.
Look,
that the guy had. It's
If
great.
I could find that and do that, I absolutely would do that.
If you had the money to buy the car of the asshole who almost killed you, and then shred said car, everybody would do it.
And yeah,
I
once
have
again,
my
just made him an aspect of like the main villain in the Dark Tower.
Like, I have my issues with some of his writing, but just that alone is the level of petty that I aspire to be in my life.
Same.
Yeah, like, I have issues with Stephen King's writing, but it's kind of hard to not have it when he's written, like, so fucking much.
He's fucking prolific.
You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, speaking of Stephen King, you know what they should, what thing, especially now, should be Stephen King properties should be remade. Instead of it, Misery.
Ooh. Okay, but now, who would you cast in Kathy Bates' role, and who would you cast in James Caan's role?
I cast as Kathy Bates' role, still, because she's great. And
Misery's the Stockholm Syndrome one, right?
No, Misery's,
no, that's
Stockholm Syndrome is not a way to refer to it.
No,
Misery's where the writer gets kidnapped by a
okay, yeah,
a huge
that's the
fan.
one I was thinking of.
Yeah,
but I don't know why it's called the Stockholm Syndrome one.
It is someone getting kidnapped. Yeah, it's probably that.
Okay, Dimension has the best idea. Tim Curry for both roles.
That would be good.
Okay, but what if there was a Maximum Overdrive remake?
Okay, but you'd have to take a lot more cocaine into
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. That is the coke. That's the one that I think
he was coked up so hard throughout the
He
entire.
doesn't remember writing that one.
Wasn't Meatloaf in the movie of that one?
I don't remember. I can only remember Meatloaf was in Rocky Horror, and he was in a horror movie called Pelts.
He was also in a. I can't remember if it was a horror movie. He's also in a movie called Black Dog.
Black Dog, right? That sounds.
Also, like Maximum Overdrive is great because there were two different fucking versions of it.
Yeah, because when they're like the first one that they showed the audiences, and like half the audiences just threw up because of how violent it was.
Wasn't he like so coked out of his mind that he still to this day doesn't remember writing it?
No, there was the garbage horror film that was written and directed by him, but there's also like a made-for-TV movie one.
And then he attempted to readapt The Shining, and it didn't really go over so well.
Yeah, weird that.
Doesn't he not particularly like the Kubrick version?
He hates it because it changes the ending and some key parts that he thought weren't good. And I think he wasn't a fan of Shelley Duvall. I don't remember.
I think I am. I kind of lost track of what I was actually doing.
Yeah, what are you doing? Where are we now? Let me see. Okay. Did you get rid of the ghost in the chair?
No,
I didn't. Do I have the thing that I need to?
Okay, no. So you can go through there. Just don't bother the ghost.
Yeah.
Just grab all the shit in the room and get out, but don't touch the ghost. Don't go near the ghost. Don't even look at don't breathe on the ghost.
Do not acknowledge the ghost's existence.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I was made to watch the first Dark Tower movie recently. It was actually surprisingly pretty alright.
They've only made one.
The new one, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember them making any other Dark Tower movies.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, I want to see it.
But yeah, no, Idris Elba was actually really fucking good as that role.
Even though I hate the Dark Tower.
And the most important thing about it is it made a bunch of nerds angry.
I mean, good.
Yeah, anything that pisses them off makes me happy.
Okay, later, dude.
Dark Tower is one of those things where it's like, I feel like I probably enjoy it, but I know the ending, and it's kind of one of those endings that pisses me off.
Yes,
I thought the ending worked.
Oh, I don't disagree that it works. It's just, I don't like those endings.
Yeah, I hate that ending with a passion.
Oh, I remember what the gramophone's for.
Like, I get what he was going for with it, and it's kind of like it's a fitting ending, but it's like when a movie ends and it was all a dream. It's like, okay, yeah, that works, but you could have just not done that. I
mean, it didn't though. It ended with this weird bit of hope, actually.
Oh, I know. That's the thing. That's why it's like. That's why I say it's not. Why I'm not completely annoyed with it, but at the same time,
it could have had a better end.
Also, it's very good because the book even warns you don't read any further if you don't want to be disappointed. Like, here's a happy ending. Enjoy this happy ending. Don't keep going.
Yeah. Because, man, it just dumps and dumps and dumps.
As someone who has read all of the books.
Mm-hmm. Same. Laying the train is a pain.
It's also really good because it's clear at what point Stephen King was panicking, realizing I might die before I finish this, so I need to finish this.
To be fair, that is extremely understandable.
George R.R. Martin.
Martin doesn't care at this point.
See, I really want him to make the final book end exactly as the show did. It would make me so happy.
See, the only reason I have a problem with the ending of the show is because the show didn't earn that ending. Because as an outline, the ending of the show makes perfect sense. Okay, now, thing about Robert Jordan that's understandable is because he kept on making more of those books because his wife had needed medicine specifically, and he didn't want to make he didn't want to risk making a new series, so he basically just write more Wheel of Time books to make sure that my wife can have the medicine that she needs. So basically,
throw the gramophone.
Yeah, put it in there!
Okay, so I have a feeling that the solution to this puzzle is to take the record that I have, put it on the gramophone, place the gramophone somewhere so that these people will dance.
Yeah.
Question is, where the hell do I put the gramophone?
And that's the thing, is like, that's the worst part about it. They finally got enough money to where they could safely safely do the thing, and then Robert Jordan himself died, and...
Whoops.
It's funny because I got introduced to the Wheel of Time series through the PC game.
You might want to pick up your other shit too.
Working on it. Okay.
See, a good friend of mine loves Wheel of Time. I've read...
Do you have to use the record on the gramophone while it's still in your inventory?
Oh.
There you go. Okay. So yeah, don't
I'm
touch
not really
the
feeling
ghosts.
that music. You might want to pick it up because I didn't like it.
Yeah, so you don't have the correct one here.
Throw it!
You don't want the Blue Danube, which was actually, they turned that into a really good cartoon. Very old cartoon.
But yeah.
But yeah, so Wheel of Time, that was an interesting game.
My dad liked those books.
They're not bad, they're just fucking
And
wordy.
to be fair, my dad also liked Aragon. Or Aragon. Like that
I
series.
liked it when I was first read it when I was younger.
He
I
was
don't want to
not.
go back to it.
He was not a kid.
I don't want to go back to it because I feel like I would have some extreme problems. But
I said, to be fair, I just remembered my dad also liked those Left Behind books too.
I'm so sorry.
Left Behind. I still have to watch the movie.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
It's got Nick Cage in it. It's gonna be great.
No, you don't.
Yep, gotta
There
do
could
it.
be-
Gotta watch it.
There could be. Are you talking about Aragorn or Left Behind?
Yes.
Left Behind, you really don't want to watch.
That was actually creepy.
Like, straight up, I've like Tamara Pierce, I think, in her Lioness novels are always interesting, which they're old chivalric romances that are like fun. They will never get movie adaptations because all of her books take place in one connected world, which means right hell.
I got a question. How much longer this game is there?
There's a lot more.
Yeah, this game's long, dude.
Do you think that we've seen enough of this?
To get an understanding of how this game is and how it plays, I would probably say yes.
Yeah. It's definitely got other stuff that it does, but like it's mostly for entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking as someone who's beaten the game, yes.
Okay. So, yeah, because I just kind of looking, and I'm like, okay, if we're not beating this tonight, and I don't think we're going to
There's
go
no
back
way.
to this, I kind of want to give Laplace's Demon some time, so, because more time,
Yeah.
so, let's go ahead and take
Yeah,
a
it's not going to get more exciting if that's what you're wondering.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, there is the escape at the end that fucking sucks.
go play it yourself.
Yeah, way to build it up.
That's Lola's way of saying go fuck yourselves.
Okay, let's go ahead and do this then.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't leave the mansion, Elsie. We can't even get out this fucking door on this floor.
Because you need to find a study to find a specific record to play it to get the ghost to get away from the key and yada yada yada. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
for right now, I'm thinking, because this is where we're putting the other sort of survival horror games we played. Okay.
Have we reviewed Resident Evil yet?
We have not. We are doing that not next
We're
week,
gonna
but the
work
week
our way.
after.
Okay.
Let's see. Based on what we have here.
Okay,
God.
better or worse than Tower of Druaga?
Better than Tower Draga.
Yeah, I would say better than Tower Jawaga.
You're right, but
Okay.
fuck you.
There's
Well-
no way it's going above Binding of Isaac. I'm not.
Vampire
I'm
Hunter D.
burnt out on it, but Binding of Isaac's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vampire D, very similar game.
I would still say that Vampire Hunter D is probably a better game.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So,
the same style of
18.5.
game, so it actually would have been a better comparison anyway.
18.5, baby.
Yeah. Pretty groundbreaking, but very slow.
It has not aged gracefully.
No.
No, it has not.
It aged like the
full 4 years before Resident Evil.
It aged like a guy who picked the wrong chalice.
And then this is spooky.
Last Crusade is my favorite.
I mean, it's probably
no. I think Raiders is better.
I would say it's for hardcore people.
Yeah, I would say because I have Researcher here, so I think that's probably
tank controls. Most people will just quit.
Yeah,
to be fair,
like shit.
To be fair, I've actually kind of gotten more accepting of tank controls.
It still feels really sluggish.
Yeah, I have. As someone who really hated it as a kid. But yeah, I can definitely see.
See, I always liked tank controls, but I didn't like how just imprecise they were.
Especially in this game where you have to get really close to stuff to manipulate it. You haven't even gotten to the worst pixel hunting.
You also need to aim precisely if you're using a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
delicious.
Yeah, there was the Vampire Hunter D game. It is basically Imagine Resident Evil with a sword.
So, Devil May Cry?
No.
I know.
Let's see, what are Alexa's dislikes?
Did you like the music?
Not really.
Okay.
It's just...
I liked Lolo getting scared multiple times.
I'm more startled than anything.
Forget, is there something for, like, historically notable? Because this game is...
I think there is, but I'm not going to go look it up because it's not going
to... Probably be a note anyway.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I guess for its time, it looked good, mostly, except for...
No, it didn't really look good for its time.
So, do we have a snail emoji for dislikes?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
yes,
snail that bad boy up. And cheese, snail and cheese.
No.
Milk.
Well, yeah, milk I think is probably the better.
Yeah.
Well, you're using the moon for moon logic, right?
Yeah, because I'm trying to think, because of the moon, milk, and snail, which of the three are the two, which one are we going to leave behind?
Oh, I would put both snail and moon, because first of all, it's really slow, and secondly, you can brute force your way through the enemies through persistence, but some of those puzzles, like, okay, I have the gramophone, I have the record, but I don't know what to do with it.
Joke's on you, dumbass, you don't have the right record.
Moon logic.
Because you're just supposed to know or keep swapping them out.
Yeah.
Right. And that's just...
What would we say we hate? The milk or the cheese?
Yeah, actually, you know, of the thing, I think the snail is probably the thing that I would... Because, yeah, I think Nolan has it, that it should go cheese and moon, and then probably milk for hate.
The moon is made of cheese.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep. And then this dev team would not make 2 or 3. That would be a completely new team.
Yep. Because they would go on to make Little Big Adventure and...
Yes, Little Big Adventure!
God, I fucking hate those games.
The best games ever.
They're so bad. Oh.
I don't know why it's... Maybe because it's a French studio, but it just reminds me of having to take a look at, like, Goblins and Woodruff and the Amazing Schnibble.
Yeah!
Like, man, if you think this is full of bullshit and is slow and controls like shit, hot damn, Little Big Adventure blows this out of the water.
Yeah. Alright, so there's that. Okay, so this next, so moving on from Alone in the Dark, we're actually going to take a look, or start the game that we're going to take a look at on Sunday. So this game requires a little bit of introduction, because when we're talking about, because we're saying that Alone in the Dark could be one of the first games to be considered true survival horror. The game we're taking a look at now actually could be considered almost one of the just straight up earliest survival horror, because I believe the original version of this game came out, I believe, in either 86 or 89. It was a PC-88 game by a company that we've actually brought up, or at least I brought up when we were talking about Square and the Famicom Disk System, how they were part of a group of developers called DOG.
Update your shit.
I'm working on it.
Update it.
So it was developed by a company called Hummingbird Soft, who was one of the members of Dog. But they were mostly known for making stuff on the PC. I want to say this report was from 94. So yeah, they made the game.
It came out in 87 originally on PC in 98 and 88. And then it actually hit the SNES on 95.
Oh, okay.
And on the TurboGrafx, it was actually brought out by Human Entertainment of Clock Tower fame.
Yes.
And that was in 93.
Right. So yeah, there's been a couple of companies have had their, because I don't think Hummingbird Soft lasted much past the 90s. Human Entertainment worked on the PC Engine CD port, and Vic Tokai worked on the SNES port. And it's basically what so the name of the game is Laplace's Demon, or Laplace no Ma, if you're talking about the original Japanese name. They're essentially, it was weird because on the original release, like the PC 98 version, it was a first person, like it was almost like a wizardry kind of game. This game has a lot of Western RPG, like a lot of CRPG elements in it. And I believe the PC Engine one is also first person. The SNES one is not. It is a more traditional style RPG, as we'll see when we get into it. But yeah, let me just go ahead and launch the game real quick.
The original title was Laplace no Ma, or Laplace no Ma.
Yep.
Which
Laplace's
refers to the which refers to complex of Laplace's Demon, which is the first major work about scientific determinism, which basically, or does the game go over it? Or
no, because basically it's a philosophical concept. If you are familiar with the concept of the ever kind of popular like one of the kind of big philosophical debates, or like early kind of things, if you take like a philosophy 101 class that you'll learn, is the concept of determinism versus free will. And Laplace's Demon is which is basically the concept of, okay, is our fate determined? Like, is there a concept of free will? Do we make our own actions, or are things kind of determined for us? That's a very, very basic version of it.
It's like the theory that if a being, a demon, knew the location and movement of every atom in the universe, you could determine their past and future for any given time using the laws of classical mechanics.
Correct.
And this was posited by Pierre-Simon Laplace in the round 1814, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
This game does not acknowledge that at all. It is a thing that a lot of...
It's just a cool name.
It is, like kind of like there was the thing of RPGs that use Christian mythology or Christian iconography. Basically, it is that kind of same thing.
It's the Evangelion of CRPG horror game.
Kind of.
Bullshit. There's not enough death threats to...
But it's an Aeon Genesis. I'm right.
Okay, also this game takes place in 1924 Massachusetts.
Much like Alone in the Dark.
Also, I'm going to have to pull up a guide for this because there is something I need to check.
There's some bullshit.
Yeah,
not quite.
The guide for this one.
It's more... I just need to look up for making my character.
Koji.
Oh, man. Gotta give your character the proper name for the right stat spread.
Dude,
no, not like that. I just need to check to see what the class I want to take.
You have to find the best disc so you can get the best monster.
I was going to say, no, that's a different game, but we're not taking a look at that this month. We're taking a look at Digimon World. That's right. That was on the list.
Yeah.
And
a terrible game.
So, yes.
Remember Monster Rancher?
So this is Laplace's Demon. So yes, let's start. So
Vic Tokai.
we have our choice. So you can play as male or female. This, I believe, has no like actual like purpose. It's just aesthetic.
Be a lady.
And you have 5 different classes.
A dabbler is a powerful class.
So I need to figure out what the I need to remember what the difference between these are.
So what do? I dabble.
You know, a little this, a little that.
So the thing about the dabbler is that it is a kind of a different translation. I believe this guide refers to it as the dilettante.
That's what I figured.
Dilettante.
So basically, they are the jack of all trades class. Okay, so the detective is essentially your brawler. They can use guns and they can use, I believe, all armor. However, they have no access to any sort of magical or kind of any sort of scientific weaponry. So they're basically the dumb warrior. Then basically the journal. So the journalist, what that does is that that is for there's a kind of a unique. Well, kind of, because this game has a unique concept in that you can take photos of the enemies and get money for it. So basically,
it's pretty good.
They are a class that.
Why would you want to be a fake character?
Well, they are basically you get money for having one on your team. Scientists are basically think of a different kind. They're kind of magicians. They have both kind of offense and defense, I believe. Actually, I believe
the greatest magic trick, science.
No, I try to take that. So they are basically, it seems like your black mage.
Which I'm guessing medium is in your white mage.
Medium is.
I mean, I prefer medium
mage.
rare personally.
Medium is more of a. They have both offense and defense.
Dabbler is well done, and we don't speak about that.
Dabbler, I believe. Let's see, Dilettante. Dilettante actually has a different set of magic than everyone else.
Is it a blue mage?
So they're bards.
Kind of. I'm trying to see which. Which one should I pick?
Oh my god, fucking pick!
Are we making one character or 5?
We're making one.
Oh, scientist.
Yeah, scientist.
Well, here's the thing: is about the scientists. We'll find one. So I think let's
be the detective. It's perfectly fitting for this kind of thing.
Okay, and naturally,
yes, man.
No, that is your brand.
There. So let's see. We got
good enough. I'll take it.
Perfect.
So still your brand.
I got my own
I'm
brand.
just picturing Torpid trying to have generations of ass man.
So we're in Newcomb, Massachusetts.
Yep. Modeled after the Arkham, Massachusetts from Lovecraft lore.
Yeah, so if you were surprised, or if you were wondering, is this inspired after Lovecraft? Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, yeah, Lovecraft is super popular in Japan.
So, gotta be real quick, also calling it Lovecraftian horror is doing a disservice to it, because it was actually him and a bunch of other people. Just writing shit for laughs.
God. I just wish we had a better name, because the Mythos doesn't work, because Mythos has a bunch.
Yeah, I just called it like cosmic horror or eldritch.
No,
horror.
I mean like specifically Lovecraft and Friends.
Okay.
Lovecraft and Friends.
Well, you
sounds
called
like
it
a really
Cthulhu
terrible,
Mythos.
really racist 80s cartoon.
So, much akin to say something like a wizardry, you have your town, which has your different buildings. Let's go to, I believe the hotel is where we kind of get our party. So here is us.
Torpid, I'm picturing your idea being, what if Archie Bunker, but 1,000 times more racist?
Exactly.
So we start out with a Derringer, and like a trench coat and head.
I feel like... Yeah, August Derleth.
Psych! Sorry, I had to.
So Psych is basically your magic in this game.
Is it Psych?
I mean, I've always heard it called the Cthulhu Mythos, since Cthulhu is central to a lot of the stuff.
Cthulhu is a trope that went down with a boat to the face.
Yeah, actually.
Okay, but so did Ursula and Jaws. What's your point?
they're also chumps. That doesn't help
No,
Cthulhu's game here.
Okay, Carnival. I'll tell you what.
Actually, we need
a boat at your face.
We need to go to the speakeasy.
See if you stand up to a boat getting hurled at you.
Okay, so some of these people are actually people we can recruit.
I don't want to talk to this man.
Okay, okay, I guess he is a dabbler.
But also, Cthulhu wasn't actually that important. It was just one of the bigger, more well-known works.
So yeah, the thing about this game is that you don't have like characters that say you just create. It's not a thing of creating characters and then if they die off for good. You have set characters in this. Plus we have Al Quinn. So he is our detective.
Okay, but can we talk about this tuba in the right channel?
Also, we have Morgan Dillon.
Wow, those eyes!
That is some Battle Angel Alita eyes going on.
I'm not that bothered by them.
We are going to take
I'm not bothered by them either, but I like when people get like really creeped out by it. It amuses me.
Vincent Hoffman.
It feels like somebody's tickling my
afraid. Which class is this dude?
That is scientist.
I'm scared. He looks like he's wearing a giant puffer vest.
I believe we have one more party member that we can pick up. So do we pick up the dabbler or do we pick up the detective?
Is there a medium?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Did you talk to the person on the right?
Upper right.
That's just a person.
Alright, upper left then.
Please, I don't want to talk to the dabbler again. Hell yeah! Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, $1,000. Even now, that's a lot of money.
Oh, here's the medium.
Yeah, take the medium.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just because his name is Dirk August.
Okay.
Dirk August is a powerful name.
Also, this is one of those
man, this is really good.
This is a formation. It's like you got human wings.
Yeah, right. Squad. I don't.
AOC leading the group into the charge here.
The powers of psychomancy.
Psychomancy.
Psycho doll.
Gonna kill you with my brain.
Oh yeah, I believe the dabbler is the only other class that can use guns other than a detective. Which, speaking of which, let's go and let's see. We have
I got $1,000 to work with. Holy shit!
Okay, so let's get our equipment. Actually, before
$1,000. Why are you here doing this?
Thanks for $1,000, chump. Let's go start up a business.
Because we need more money.
Okay, so we got Human Danger. Okay, you start out with oh, that's right. Her camera is her actual weapon.
Of course.
Yeah, gonna fucking beat him to death with it.
So we do actually have a fifth kind of thing at the bottom, but that's kind of the Final Fantasy 2 or 3 guest party member. Not a cycling machine.
Here I thought it was for the dog.
Dale Jr. is not in this.
Dale Jr. is too powerful for this.
Yes.
Okay, let's...
Barking out fireballs.
Okay, so we can get...
Oh man, we could get a revolver.
Yeah.
It says it's dog shit Derringer.
You could get a thrusting sword. The sword that's designed specifically for thrusting.
Which, by the way, this is also a game that... has ammo.
Buy ammo. Ooh.
Expensive ammo.
Everything here is expensive. What the fuck year is this?
The 20s?
1920.
What the fuck?
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alone in the Dark was also in this.
Which also, you have to buy the batteries for the meter, or for the the thing, and you also have to buy film.
I can understand why nobody gave a shit about this game.
So wait, the roll film, does that mean you get a set number of pictures per roll, or is you use up the whole roll in each shot?
You use up the whole row.
That's bullshit.
Look, she's not particularly good at this.
It'll make more sense when we actually get into the game.
Look, are you kidding me? It's those monsters are terrifying. You're just taking pictures left and right there to make sure you get one.
Just put the shutter on to press it down once to take 5,000 pictures.
Okay, let's see.
It's not like today where we have basically infinite space thanks to the power of digital cameras.
No, Infinite Space is a different game.
It's a good game, though.
Is it, though?
Let me tell you about Screen Space.
Okay, so I'm trying to think about what the... Okay, which... Let's see, tool... Okay, apparently he... You know what, I'm just not going to upgrade his weapon. Okay, let's... Okay, let's... Set that up. I think that's kind of the only thing we need to get. Okay, let's go ahead and actually go into the actual game itself. Okay. So let's just go into the top hall. Okay, so...
Fan out, gang.
Let's fuck them up.
Miserable pile of secrets nearby. Fools!
Okay, let's see. What did that do? It didn't seem to do...
Stats?
Okay, so... This game has something weird with it. You see how... Because... This is something that I've seen certain RPGs do, and I believe it's in this game as well. MP is in itself also a sort of health.
Oh no!
Because I believe if you get a character to drain... like... If they basically lose all their MP... they essentially die.
That's dumb.
We're doing Star Ocean 3, motherfuckers!
Oh, no battle music.
That's because the battle hasn't started yet. Okay, let's see. So, let's see. I don't know if I'll even be able to do anything on that. Let's take a photograph.
And it was worth trying, Jesus.
Let's try...
my strange beam.
So the strange beam, I believe, is MP or HP damage. The magnetic line is MP damage.
I very much dislike this mechanic.
Oh wow, we actually have a lot of stuff to
or
deal
a
with.
knife.
Yeah, dude, came prepared.
August knows what's up.
Let's try War Fist.
Oh, it's a hit all attack. Oh, that sucks.
I do like this battle theme.
There you go. Also, it's realized 20 experience.
So you're basically trying to figure out which of the two HP or MP has the least value and go and attack that.
Yeah, essentially. Also, there are certain enemies that, as akin to certain RPGs, that, like Ghosts, you cannot do physical damage to. Guess that's barred.
I like how you could tell it's blocked with a bar by not being able to see through the wooden door. Pretty cool.
Look, as someone who has had to break down doors, she knows.
What?
Look, a detective obviously has broken down a number of doors.
Time for the bone zone!
Okay.
That was done as like a story. So there was one time, some ghosts, some skeletal dolls. Skeleboys.
Skeleman.
Skeleman. I like that I keep calling them ghosts. Skeletons are called macabres instead of skeletons. Is that a sanity meter?
No, that is actually a limit break meter. That is actually one of the things this game kind of innovated. Was the concept of a limit break. So when that fills up, you see how we have a special thing at the bottom of this right here? Yeah, that we can then do that. All right.
Wasn't that bad?
Turn the damn piano off.
Okay, let's see. Oop.
Oh dear.
Let's see. It's fine.
Just a pile of goop. Why would you sell me this? Guy just needs to clean up his fucking floor.
Okay, so let's see. What? Okay, what is her? What can her special possibly be?
Omni Flash.
No, we're not gonna find out. Okay, so let's see. Because I believe... Oh, good, it tells you what it does. Oh, that's right, you can send MP to other people. See, enchant weapon, recover poison.
So why does MP have like a third number?
I believe that is potential max. Or like that it let me post the guide and maybe someone can read through it and figure out why. Because I can't exactly remember why off the top of my head. There. Okay, let's go back and figure out. Let's see what else is in here. Oop.
Finally, a map.
Oh.
Really need to clean up around here.
And I believe... Oh. Okay, there's that. Now, is it,
That's helpful.
Let's head back real quick. Okay, let's see. I believe we go to the dry goods store? Oh, let's see. So at least there's things. Alchemical Alakest, I believe that looks like a Phoenix Down, essentially.
Why are they calling that Alkahest was the universal dissolvent and dissolve shit. Why are you calling that your Phoenix Down?
You must break them down so they may be reborn.
And built up better than before.
I'm kind of surprised at how cheap these potions are.
Don't think too hard about it.
Don't look the gift horse in the mouth.
Otherwise, it'll bite you.
Yeah, I don't plan on doing that. Okay, let's
Ever been bitten by a horse? Fucking sucks.
No, but I've been kicked by one.
Also sucks.
Yeah, so where are the other places in the town?
I'm trying to figure out where... Isn't there by any chance?
I mean, there's a speakeasy, but where's the tough talkie?
That's called the police hall.
Let's see, second medium. Oh, okay, so here is... Right, that's how this works. So, when you get MP, or HP, or not XP, you get XP and you get enough, and basically you can buy increases to stats.
Or new skills altogether.
I believe so, because I don't think... Yeah, there is... Oh, there... Okay, so there is just a level thing.
Say when your soul goes into negitude.
Or when your soul grows in magnitude, I believe. Let's see, what does this fortune teller do?
Does it negitude?
$10.
Okay, so basically that seems to be... Okay, and here...
It's magnitude 1!
Here is your...
Level?
This is how much... Yeah, it's your level.
983 experience to get to the next level just at the start?
These are pretty... Yeah, it's... These are pretty, I believe, low. Because if it is in the vein of wizardry, these are not, like, high-level games. It's a library?
Also,
Did it say you need 983 more experience to level up?
Yeah, to level 2.
How much have you been averaging a fight?
30 spread between the 4 characters.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh.
Yeah. I should have said talk toughy instead of speak easy. That would have been funnier. Very sad.
Where can...
I love that they just like bump out of formation if
they fold into each other.
It's so good. Try using holy.
Fucking squad goals, am I right?
Right. Yeah. That's how we got to do it at Magfest, Lolo, when we're walking together.
See, what? Also, we probably should go to the hotel. Oh, here. So that's the thing. If you get a good photo, you definitely buy back you get a profit essentially.
Oh yeah. Because it was like, what, five.
Oh, and here's just a quick way to switch your party.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
It's only $5 for a roll of film, I think.
Yeah, it was like 20.
Don't mind the bed bugs.
Gross.
Okay.
Spirits guide you.
In the hospital.
The hospital, I believe this is just your, hey, did anyone die? Yeah.
Watch out for bed bugs. What, Brett Stevens is here?
Let's see. Do I have a holy water? No, I do not.
No. Yeah, let's head to the store to buy some holy water. The dry goods store to get some holy water.
Look, okay, the store owner was originally a priest.
A solution for evil.
What does the compass do? Oh, the compass always displays a map.
Well, it displays you where
Wait,
you are on the map. But
yeah,
for 200, that's not super necessary at the moment. Now, do I have... How much ammo do I have? Like 25 still. Because that's the thing, it's like it's not... The ammo thing is not a huge deal.
it's also not necessary.
True. But yes. Oh yeah, roll of film is $2. And we're getting 40 per photo.
Yeah, wow, that's really good.
But you can only hold up to a certain amount.
Yeah, might as well max out your ammo.
Yeah, let's see.
Also, I hate that the arrows on the right side fall out of sync with the ones on the left.
Yep. Alright. Actually, you probably want to bring a thing, like the reason for the melee is probably in case you run out of ammo. Okay, let's...
A macabre spider appeared. Skeleton looks like it's ready to spook ya. So does photograph do any damage?
Nope.
All it does is make them laugh.
First of all,
I like that you're using a gun to kill a spider.
I just
Yeah,
see the size of
then
the thing.
and then the weird ass Ghostbuster gun.
Yeah,
we
fucking
have.
right. Let's go back into the same room that we were in before. Now we're gonna fuck up this fire. You should have attacked first. Like, I don't know why you thought you could talk to it. I'm sorry.
I think maybe we have to do it twice. Or not.
I guess you don't have the solution for this yet.
I mean, Tyrion, this game looks like it's got kind of a wizardry kind of puzzle logic to it.
I don't believe it's quite as hard.
It doesn't seem too rough.
What happens when characters die?
You just take them to the hospital. And you probably have to spend money in order to get them healed.
But again, I do like this battle theme.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that slap bass.
Okay, let's... No, I am going to first look to see, figure out where exactly we need to go. That's that. Oh. Oh, good. Well. Okay, so wait. Huh. So I believe the Dabbler learns his spells through those books. Okay. That's... It's a rat thing.
It's not a rat thing.
We survived.
Oh.
Okay, sure.
Here to avenge his brethren.
Gonna fuck you up.
Now this one came out after Sweet Home, right?
Yes. This version of it. So yeah, if you were playing the original, it would be in the same vein of gameplay-wise as a Wizardry. Go.
What are you looking for?
Just looking to see if there's anything I missed. Didn't seem like there was.
Kinda looks like a very tall imp.
Yeah, kinda.
I guess it's a ghoul.
So where do you turn in the photographs again?
The hotel. Which, let's go back just for now. And then I will actually read up and see what I need to do real quick.
Did you use the holy water on the fireplace?
Yeah, and it doesn't seem to do much.
Good hint. Good hint.
Other than just killed it instantly.
Oh, okay.
That's good. It did not go away.
Okay, so spiders are worth 20.
He really likes that picture of that spider. Ooh, Will-O-Wisp are worth a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's every... Okay, so it's good. You can just keep buying...
And then
getting photos.
sometimes, yeah, and sometimes you don't get the best picture, but even then you still get some back.
$80. That's it. Worth at least 120. Philistine.
Let's see.
Why is this inn got music like it's a church?
I don't know.
Do you see how it's designed?
We had a limited memory.
I just like the idea of going into an inn and an organist.
Okay,
there
so let's see.
Church music.
Find a mirror and book a new first.
This is going really well. Just keep on walking out to this house and then coming back with pictures, and that's it. This is how you make a living now.
But we haven't actually explored a lot of this thing yet.
That's my point.
Which we'll do. Okay, let's see. Because let's see. So we're there, so we could go up.
Straight up.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I think this game's neat is just the way the leveling curve is, that's like just super slow.
All right then.
Like you do.
Just like every Friday night for me, fucking tableware comes flying at me.
Yeah, that's why you gotta fucking wash your dishes.
Yeah, it's like that's what germs are. That they possess your flatware. Is that what the kids call it these days? Flatware?
No.
Sure.
Okay. So Morgan can't attack at all.
Correct.
Apparently not.
Huh. She is our money maker.
Gotcha.
That's what I was wondering. I bet you they don't have mine to actually, hit. There we go. Oh, wow, that was worth a lot of XP, though.
Some sturdy dishes. What now?
You know, an animus.
Let's see it. I wonder if that's a...
Okay then.
Yep, so that's the point of talking to enemies, is that sometimes they'll actually give you hints. Whoop.
Then...
This seems a bit peaked. La Mulana. There we go.
Let's not. Yeah, the I hear sound is basically me hitting the button on the table. No, let's not do it.
Maybe we'll summon the rats.
Nope, nothing in those. Not deal with those.
Did you try talking to the spider?
Yeah, it didn't do anything.
Maybe he was just shy.
Did you try that room to the right?
Not yet, but let's see. We're down here. Oh, this should just takes us over here. Let's go to the right. So let's see. Got a little room to the top.
I keep wanting to point at the screen, and then I keep forgetting that you can't see me point at the screen.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Now we're in Final Fantasy.
Oh.
Man, Olmec kind of turned out pretty bad, huh?
Looks like it.
So do you have this muted, or does it really just not have any sound effects?
It does.
Not hearing it?
Yeah.
It's got everything. Got music and sound effects.
You might want to check. Are you using the side stream on your, like, on the Flash player thing?
Yeah.
You might want to either refresh or check to see you might have accidentally muted it, because sometimes the mouse cursor can hitch on the volume slider and just automatically make it switch to being zero sound by accident.
Weird. Alright.
Dirty door.
Yep.
Ah, there we go.
Sure. Oh, jeez.
Damn.
Yeah, apparently it is just Flash.
Wow. Yeah, I was only kidding when I said Omni Flash, but here we are.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, 400. Oh, okay, there we go.
That'll do it.
Huh. All right.
Neat.
Okay, let's go back and heal up.
If you take a photograph, does it take a picture of all of them?
No, just one.
Okay.
That's whoever you're aiming at.
Okay.
Oh, take a picture of that. Hell yeah. Get your Evil Dead 2 in here. It's called Handstand. I like that she sets up the camera. That's great.
I mean, it's not a point and shoot, that's for sure.
1920s technology.
They don't pay
Welcome
for
to Loop Hell.
bad photos. Oh wow, you can still get bad photos.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn.
That is pretty neat.
Well, why was that 300?
Because some of those were blurry.
I see.
Let's save before we save. It looks at the door that had like a mouth and it would just chew on you. Let's see. Oh! Right. I think there is a rest command that you can use to kind of heal up a little bit, I believe.
But Tyrion, it's not a door, it's a monster door. You can see how you could easily just, like, game your way through this.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of how you played old, like, wizardry style. You found the way to... You found your thing to make the numbers go up really the easiest possible manner.
I gotta roll out.
Alright, later.
Yeah, have fun.
Okay, let's get some more holy water.
Hell yeah. Gotta believe in Jesus. An ampule. Just what we need.
That Yule is really amped.
Okay,
Man, if I get a fucking X-Men at some point with for backwards compatibility, I need to do AMP 3. It's about snowboarding.
Huh.
Okay, well this is rude.
Okay. We're not talking our way out of that.
That ghost is gonna cut you.
That ghost is gonna fuck you the hell up.
Why is that painting talking to you?
Because it's the spirit of the person who owned the hall in the first place.
Gotcha. They surprised us.
That's a powerful gut there, sporting.
Okay, but Arby's is still very good. And the Pizzone is back, so...
This is Laplace's demon.
Which has nothing to do with the philosopher,
Yeah.
It was like a thought experiment.
Yep.
Yeah. Predating Schrodinger by quite a lot.
To be fair, they're completely unrelated things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Schrodinger's cat was originally made as a joke.
Yeah, I was just thinking of the word thought experiment, that's why I connected the two.
And
Not that they actually had anything to do with each other. I know, it's a dumb brain connection.
No,
I mean,
just,
brains.
Yeah. And I was gonna just say how, like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps was originally meant as a satirical nonsense thing.
Yeah.
But people have taken it literally, and people are...
Because do you know what happens when you pull yourself up by your bootstraps?
You fall down.
You fall on your ass.
Yeah. And political correctness was originally just a term meant for politicians acting in a specific way so as not to upset their constituents.
The shit is that?
Oh,
Nightcrawler.
This is some Gall Shell stuff happening here.
Not enough tits.
Yeah, no, it's because
Not enough tits, of course, but it's the first phase before the tits.
Schrodinger thought that fucking quantum mechanics were fucking stupid.
He's right. He's extremely right.
But at the same time...
Oh!
But joke's on him, he actually came up with a very good example.
It's like, yes, I'm gonna present this as a complete joke. No, wait,
Also,
why are you all taking this serious? No.
Yeah, Lolo, they're not falling for your, like, flame and dance this time.
Okay, but Torpid, I'm putting something in images and other nonsense for you. I think you'll like it. You too, Carnival. It's what every true gamer should have.
Good.
So
this
good.
is powerful. Oh no, I've got an hour to pay $25 for a mug.
Oh God!
You gotta buy it, dude. You gotta buy it.
No, I refuse.
What stupid thing did you find?
So there's
It's a heat-changing mug named "Hey You, You're Finally Awake."
It goes from black
to heated up. You know the intro bit to Skyrim.
Oh.
Yeah, so when it heats up, it goes from black to showing the Nord that says that line. It's
"Hey You, You're Finally Awake."
I mean, I could make that in Streamlabs.
It's like you're just so unimpressed by this.
I mean, as someone who spent a lot of time looking at stupid things you could make in merch stores.
Oh man, I didn't realize that the attorney who Kirby is named after is dead.
Yeah, he passed away this morning.
He was 78, I think?
Something like that. He was 70-something.
Yeah.
He was 79.
So, rest in peace, Kirby. The true Kirby.
John Kirby.
John Kirby.
God, that sounds like a joke name, but no.
Because I'm thinking Jack Kirby, but he was the comic writer. Artist. Yeah. It's like John and Jack Kirby, the two Kirbys. Unrelated completely, but still. Powerful beings.
Yes. Let's see, where have I not gone? I think I went on the right side of that upper path.
Man, this is a very specific kind of game that is not for me.
Yeah.
It falls into the same problem that Sweet Home did, where there's a lot of ground to cover, and it's very unclear what you're doing and if you're really making progress.
To be fair, Sweet Home had a lot less back and forth.
This is true. Sweet Home kept you in the house the entire time, whereas this allows you to leave. What?
Okay. I guess you just take the corpse back.
Oh, so you were in there looking for the missing people.
That was one of the things, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and we get XP out of that.
Okay, so you want to be doing quests fucking constantly.
Yeah.
Right.
Because otherwise you're not going to level up.
What's the psychic say about your next thing?
Let's see.
That you need to do.
Yeah, was that quest experience split up between the party?
Let's find out.
Doesn't look like it.
Well, I can upgrade her into, let's see, Fine Clue and Fast Talk.
Don't you need like 1,000 total to level up?
That's a full level itself.
I think.
Not a...
I think that's full level. Oh, I guess you just gotta listen to more what he has to say.
Yeah, wow, okay, so it just fucking tells you what to do.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good, actually.
Yeah. Which I guess gives it a point over Sweet Home.
Yeah. Well,
A small point. It's a very tiny
Yeah.
point.
yeah, in that one particular aspect.
Yeah.
To be fair, Sweet Home is a bit more, directed to linear. I'm not sure how to put it.
Yeah, I know, I want to check some though.
In a way, I guess, yeah, Sweet Home kind of...
You want to see if you just fucking shit away some experience on a skill, if it'll take away from your level up.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be a bitch?
It would be an absolute bitch.
No, okay.
Nope.
Okay. What a weird... Okay, yeah. And
I
just
guess
go
it's
fucking
kind of
spend it to your
similar-
heart's content.
Yeah, kind of almost skill tree, but not quite. A really proto skill tree.
Yeah, I don't know, this game feels like bare bones enough that it's... Yeah.
Wait, can the... Huh. I wonder if they... Oh,
Later.
Later. Let's see, how long have we been going, actually?
We've been going for about 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours? Let's maybe take one more trip in there and then... This is a short
Yeah,
one.
see what we can uncover this time after talking to the painting again.
I took a note back, you know.
Oh my god! I mean, to be fair, like, it feels like money is meaningless in this game. Oh!
Oh, I think I don't think I took any photos that last time, then.
Does he buy photos for the same thing over and over?
It seemed like you did.
Yeah, I feel like you're not gonna hit a point where talking matters yet. Okay, he told you to go to his room.
Oh, we didn't get the key.
No, you need to go to his room to get the key.
Yeah, we were in his room earlier. Just couldn't find the
Casual
key.
ghost.
Also, the punishing you for looking around is a weird thing.
Yeah. Let me check something real quick. You know, I think we're probably good there.
Probably.
Yeah.
Let's see. Go back and make sure it's saved. Alright. Okay, so that will do that for that. So let me go ahead and put this up for now. Alright. So, that'll do it for that particular session. So I'm going to take a look at it on Sunday. I'll see if I can figure out where to go. And then we can do a little bit more. And then I think probably, seems like once we put about a couple more hours into that we'll probably see what that game has more to offer. And then, yeah, that'll be good for that. So, yeah, that'll do it for tonight because we did the main game that I want to take a look at, but yeah, I got in a little bit of that. So, with that, let us talk about tomorrow's game and or tomorrow's episode and other things you can interact with the channel. So, thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can follow my YouTube channel by going to youtube.ltp.life. I try and have these episodes uploaded 24 hours after the stream airs, so hopefully this will be up sometime tomorrow. If not, it'll be Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can follow my Twitch channel by going to twitch.ldp.life or twitch.tv/showthepuzzlo. I record these episodes live Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also keep track, if you wanted to keep up to date with me, you can follow my personal Twitter at @LoadPuzzlo, or the show's Twitter, which has now thankfully been restored, at Hazeltown Story. If you want to also take part in polls and also chat with the community, you can join the Discord server by going to discord.ldp.life in your browser, and you can go there. There was a poll up, but I have closed it to determine what games are going to be for November. So if you join the last part of October, you can help determine what games we'll be doing in December. Also, there is now a Patreon, in which you can pledge, I believe, $2 or $5 a month, and that goes towards hosting cost for how we're going to be hosting Media Delta and other stuff. There's also, well, yeah, there's that for now. So with that, again, thank you all for watching. Tomorrow's episode, remember, shoot them in the head, in which we're taking a look at a whole bunch of light gun games involving zombies and other sort of ghoulish creatures. And for the reference, that is a zombie throwing a guy off of a bridge in the House of the Dead, which we'll be taking a look at tomorrow. So, with that again, thank you all for watching. I believe Un is still streaming, so let's go ahead and raid him. Later.
Bye.